So he in a position where he might feel like he did, but he ain't dead yet.
The internet is on fire with scandalous rumors. 50 Cent accused Black Mafia Family's Big Meech of being a snitch for collaborating with Rick Ross.
So no more BMF? According to 50 Cent, no. Delete all that ish, like it's done.
But hold tight, because Big Meech isn't taking this lying down. He's fired back with a bone-chilling warning to 50.
Lil Meech is not a street guy. Have you not watched what 50 does?
50 launched a barrage of online attacks against Big Meech following the announcement of a jaw-dropping partnership.
This shit gonna be special, epic. Get your tickets right now.
I'm back.
Big Meech and Rick Ross are joining forces for a mind-blowing welcome home concert in Florida. Rick Ross declared, "Ricky Rose, the time has come." Me and Big Meech, February 13th. Get your tickets right now. It's going down.
Without songs, I had to go against DMX,
Eminem,
Jay-Z, Eminem, Lil Wayne, 50 Cent.
This drama is heating up fast, and it's only the beginning. Brace yourselves for more explosive developments. Listen up, 50 Cent and Rick Ross are notorious rivals, and 50 demands unwavering loyalty from his associates. He took the Big Meech-Rick Ross team-up as a personal betrayal. But hold on to your seats. Meech is firing back with a bombshell accusation. He's pointing the finger at 50 Cent, calling him the real snitch. Meech claims 50's outrage is nothing but sour grapes because Meech is doing business with 50's sworn enemy. This feud is exploding into a fiery spectacle. Let's dive into this scorching hot drama. One thing's crystal clear about 50 Cent. When he marks someone as an enemy, it's for life. The man's practically a professional grudge holder, and it seems Big Meech is his latest target. This conflict is spiraling out of control, and the accusations are flying. Who's telling the truth? Who's the real snitch? The tension is through the roof. The drama ignited when 50 shared a cryptic photo with the caption, "The truth and nothing but the truth. BMF. Who is Tammy Cowens?" He added, "This is gonna blow your mind. Docu coming soon. The facts are stranger than fiction." Boom. 50's post was referencing the hit crime drama BMF, Black Mafia Family, on Stars. The show, which premiered in September 2021, has already been renewed for 3 more explosive seasons. Season 4 is still in the works, but fans are on the edge of their seats. Let's break down the key players in this scandalous saga. At the center is Demetrius Flenory, aka Big Meech, the main character of BMF. In a twist that'll make your jaw drop, Big Meech's own son, Demetrius Flenory Jr., plays him on screen. The series tells the shocking true story of Big Meech and his brother Terry, Southwest T. Flenory. These brothers clawed their way up from the mean streets of Detroit in the late 80s to build one of America's most notorious crime empires, the infamous Black Mafia Family. This story is packed with more drama than a soap opera, and it's all true. The rise of the Black Mafia Family is a tale that'll leave you speechless. In the 2000s, the brothers took their operation to new heights. They set up BMF Entertainment, a supposed hip-hop promotion agency and record label. But don't be fooled. This was just a clever front for their massive money laundering schemes. Enter 50 Cent, the rap mogul turned TV producer. In July 2019, he dropped a bombshell announcement. He was developing a TV series about the Black Mafia Family for Stars. His company, G-Unit Films and Television Inc., became one of the driving forces behind this explosive project. Now, let's talk about Tammy Cowens, a mysterious figure in this twisted tale. Tammy claims to be Big Meech's bestie and business partner. In a revealing 2014 interview, she spilled the beans about their close relationship. But there's more. Tammy isn't just a friend, she's a powerhouse in the entertainment world. She co-produced BMF and even worked on a similar show back in 2012 called BMF: The Rise and Fall of a Hip-Hop Drug Empire. Since 2008, Tammy and Big Meech have been thick as thieves, with Tammy acting as Meech's right-hand woman in business. This story has more layers than an onion, and each one is more shocking than the last. 50 Cent's post set the internet ablaze. He hinted at explosive secrets about Tammy Cowens and Big Meech, promising a tell-all documentary that would shock everyone. But he didn't stop there. 50 posted a picture of a rat with the caption, "I think I'm Big Meech," followed by a bombshell statement. The biggest mistake he ever made was not sustaining his relationship with Tammy Cowens. Her tell-all docu reveals the truth. What earth-shattering truth is 50 Cent talking about? What skeletons does Tammy Cowens have in her closet? And what dark secrets is Big Meech hiding? Brace yourselves, because we're about to uncover the gritty details. At first glance, 50 Cent's attack on Big Meech seemed out of the blue, but there's more to this story. The drama exploded after Big Meech announced a jaw-dropping collaboration with Rick Ross for a welcome home concert in Florida this month. 50 Cent was fuming about this partnership, and he didn't hold back. He unleashed a barrage of posts, branding Big Meech as a rat. This feud is heating up faster than a summer sidewalk, and it's clear there's no love lost between these heavyweights of the hip-hop world. The reason behind 50's outburst? It's all tied to Rick Ross's controversial past as a correctional officer. There's widespread speculation that Ross still has deep connections with law enforcement and might even be an informant. 50 and Ross have been locked in a bitter feud for nearly 2 decades, and 50 never misses a chance to remind everyone that Ross is just a correctional officer masquerading as a kingpin. Back in 2015, 50 Cent unleashed a savage attack during an interview with Tim Westwood. He dragged Ross back to his Officer Ricky days, branding him as a desperate fraud. The insults were flying fast and furious. Fast forward to 2019, and 50 Cent was at it again. During an interview on Los Angeles' Real 92.3 with Bootleg Kev and DJ Head, 50 went for the jugular when Rick Ross's name came up. He doubled down hard, declaring Ross irrelevant to the music industry. 50 Cent's troubled past with the law gives this feud a whole new dimension. Before fame and fortune, he was just a kid struggling to survive in the mean streets of South Jamaica, Queens. With a drug-dealing mother who passed away when he was only 8, 50 turned to selling illegal substances himself when he wasn't at school or the boxing gym. Now you can see why 50 wants nothing to do with someone who used to lock up people like him and might still be working with the authorities. But Rick Ross wasn't about to take 50's attacks lying down. He fired back on Instagram with a blistering rant, using some choice words we can't repeat here. Ross told 50 to stop being so emotional and quit taking business matters personally. But here's the real shocker. 50 Cent's rat accusations against Big Meech weren't just about the Rick Ross connection. Long before this drama exploded, whispers were circulating that Big Meech had turned federal informant to get a lighter sentence. This revelation adds a whole new layer of intrigue to an already explosive situation. The street code of silence might be crumbling, and no one's reputation is safe. The BMF's reign seemed untouchable for years, despite being on law enforcement's radar since the early 90s. But in 2003, everything changed. The DEA and FBI joined forces in Operation Motor City Mafia, finally making headway against the Black Mafia Family. The dominoes started falling with a string of arrests. Low and mid-level members like Raphael Smurf Allison, Jabari Hayes, Darkarlo Hoskins, and brothers Omari McCree and Jeffrey Lear found themselves in hot water. These busts were just the beginning. The feds played hardball, slapping serious charges on some while turning others into informants. Wiretaps were buzzing, and operational secrets were spilling. This clever tactic slowly eroded the organization from within, giving law enforcement a crystal-clear picture of BMF's inner workings. By 2005, Operation Motor City Mafia reached its explosive climax. Arrests were happening left and right. The feds swooped in, seizing millions in assets, firearms, and cold hard cash from BMF safe houses. No one was safe. Even mid-level and high-level members found themselves in handcuffs, including the big fish themselves, Big Meech and his brother Terry. This takedown was like something straight out of a Hollywood blockbuster, but it was all too real for the BMF. Demetrius Flannery and his brother Terry were the kingpins of one of America's largest criminal operations from the late 80s through the early 2000s. Their empire was staggering. Hundreds of employees, hundreds of millions in revenue, and even a thriving record label and magazine. But in 2006, their empire came crashing down when they were slapped with a federal RICO indictment in Georgia. BMF made history as the first group accused of being both a criminal organization and a record label. Attorney Josh Schiffer explains why Big Meech is revered in certain circles. Demetrius, aka Big Meech, is highly regarded because he never took a deal or snitched on his co-conspirators, and he went down. When the hammer fell, both brothers were hit with a crushing 30-year prison sentence. The charges against them were mind-blowing. Conspiracy to distribute 5 kilos or more of cocaine, possession with intent to distribute over 500 grams, conspiracy to launder money, and 2 counts of possession with intent to distribute over 5 kilos. Big Meech maintained his innocence throughout the 2008 trial, but the mountain of evidence was insurmountable. The verdict, guilty as charged, with a 30-year jail sentence to boot. This case rocked the criminal underworld and the music industry alike. Hold on to your seats because this story just took a wild turn. In October 2020, news broke that Big Meech was getting an early ticket out of jail. He was set to move to a residential re-entry program in Miami, with an official release date of August 17, 2025. While this was cause for celebration for Big Meech, his family, and fans, it also raised some serious eyebrows. How did he manage to shave years off his sentence? Whispers started circulating that the only way he could have pulled off this miracle was by striking a deal, one that involved becoming an informant. And who was supposedly pulling the strings behind this shocking turn of events? None other than his bestie, Tammy Cowens. Now here's where it gets really juicy. Did you know that Tammy Cowens owns the rights to Big Meech's life story? That's right, he sold them to her. But wait, there's more. Tammy Cowens has a reputation for being a government informant herself. These revelations add a whole new layer of intrigue to an already explosive situation. Is there more to this story than meets the eye? The plot thickens, and the truth might be stranger than fiction. Brace yourselves for some explosive revelations. In 2022, Tona Welch, the self-proclaimed First Lady of the Black Mafia Family, dropped a bombshell in an interview with Vlad TV. She spilled all the tea about how she discovered Big Meech had sold his life rights to Tammy Cowens, a known government informant. But that's not all. Tanisa claimed Tammy launched a vicious smear campaign against her and even tried to get her thrown back in jail. Can you believe it? Tanisa was absolutely livid when she saw her supposed friends cozying up to Tammy on the red carpet at the BMF series premiere. Talk about betrayal. Now hold on to your hats because this story takes an even wilder turn. Even if Tammy was working her magic to get Big Meech out early, he still needed to deliver someone else to the feds as part of his deal. Enter St. Louis kingpin Deanne Gatling, better known as Cuffy. This saga is like a real-life crime thriller, with twists and turns that'll make your head spin. Who can you trust when everyone seems to be playing both sides? Buckle up, because this story just got even more twisted. Cuffy and Big Meech weren't just casual acquaintances, they were tight as thieves for over 2 decades, going all the way back to the early 90s. Get this, Cuffy claims he was the first person to put a cool $1 million in cash into Big Meech's pocket. Talk about friends with benefits. Big Meech was so close to Cuffy's family that Cuffy's daughter Tamara called him uncle. But family ties clearly didn't mean much when it came to saving his own skin. Tamara later dropped a bombshell, revealing how they uncovered Big Meech's betrayal. With the help of government informant Tammy Cowens, Big Meech had set up her father, Cuffy. The shock and hurt in her voice must have been palpable. This whole fiasco with Big Meech working alongside Tammy to set someone else up is a tangled web of deceit. Even Whack 100 chimed in, exposing how Big Meech had dug himself into an even deeper hole. By doing business with Tammy and selling his life rights to her, he'd compromised himself beyond redemption. In this world of backstabbing and double-crossing, it seems no friendship is sacred, and no loyalty is unbreakable. Hold on to your seats because this drama just kicked into high gear. Big Meech might be keeping quiet for now, but word on the street is he's not backing down from his collaboration with Rick Ross just because 50 Cent's got his feelings hurt. In fact, rumor has it that Big Meech thinks 50 Cent is the real hypocrite in this situation. Here's the kicker. Big Meech reportedly believes 50 Cent has no right to call him a rat for teaming up with Rick Ross when 50 himself has been in cahoots with Tammy Cowens for over a decade. That's right, folks. 50 Cent and Tammy have been working on the BMF franchise since 2008, right around the time whispers started circulating about Tammy being an informant. So, let's break this down. 50 Cent knew about Tammy's snitch status all along, but somehow that doesn't make him a rat. Yet Big Meech working with Ross suddenly does? It's enough to make your head spin. This whole situation is a tangled web of accusations and double standards. Who's the real rat in this high-stakes game of loyalty and betrayal? The plot thickens, and we're all waiting with bated breath to see how this explosive situation unfolds. People are fired up about 50 Cent's actions, and they're not holding back. Check out some of these scorching hot takes. So 50 partnered with an informant? Why isn't that the headline yesterday, today, and tomorrow? This is not the first time 50 knew about Tammy Cowens. He didn't care until Meech effed with Ross. It's crazy because she'd been exposed. Tammy Cowens is a government informant, but 50 was cool with working with an informant up until Meech got cool with Rick Ross. Nobody was really saying nothing about it. We want to hear your thoughts on this explosive drama. Is 50 Cent being a total hypocrite, or did Big Meech cross the line by teaming up with Rick Ross? This feud is hotter than a summer sidewalk, and everyone's got an opinion. Is 50 Cent's outrage justified, or is he just stirring up trouble? Did Big Meech betray the street code, or is he just making smart business moves? The lines between loyalty and self-interest are blurring faster than ever in this high-stakes game. Don't keep your thoughts to yourself. Drop a comment below and let's get this debate fired up. We're dying to know where you stand in this tangled web of accusations and counter-accusations. And hey, if you're hooked on this kind of juicy, behind-the-scenes drama from the hip-hop world, stick around. We've got more explosive stories coming your way that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. The streets are talking, and we're all ears. So, what's your take on this scorching hot mess?